Hello everyone. In today's video, I am going to speak about biofortification for nutritional security. First of all, let me explain what is nutritional security. In simple words, nutritional security can be explained as malnutrition that occurs due to poverty among low income group people. Organization and the Food Agriculture Organization, they say that nutrition and food security is achieved when all people at all times have physical and economic access to sufficient, safe, and nutritious food to meet their dietary needs and food preferences for an active and healthy life. Malnutrition has emerged as one of the most serious health issues worldwide. The consumption of unbalanced diet, poor in nutritional quality, causes malnutrition, which is more prevalent in the underdeveloped and developing countries. Deficiency of proteins, essential amino acids, vitamins, and minerals leads to poor health and increased susceptibility to various diseases, which in turn led to significant loss in gross domestic product and affect the socio-economic structure of the country. Globally, around 2 million people suffer from malnutrition, while 815 million people are undernourished. Among various parts of the globe, Southern Asia is affected the most by malnutrition, with 33 and 15.3% of the children under 5 are stunted and wasted compared to a global average. At the beginning of the new millennium, world leaders set 8 Millennium Development Goals, of which eradication of extreme poverty and hunger, reduction of child mortality, and improvement of maternal health pertain to providing health and nutritious food to the people worldwide. Considering its widespread ramification, alleviation of malnutrition has been identified as one of the most important steps for hunger-free world. During 2015, the Sustainable Development Goals, which aim to end malnutrition in all its forms. Of the 17 goals, SDG 2, Zero Hunger, aims to end hunger through improved food and nutrition security. The SDG 3 aims to ensure healthy life and promote well-being of people at all ages. Tackling malnutrition. Unbalanced proportion of micronutrients in the diet causes various health problems and popularly phrased as hidden hunger. 3 major strategies generally followed to address malnutrition are dietary diversification. Dietary diversification means the inclusion of variety of foods, variety of food groups, that is, the inclusion of pulses, fruits, vegetables, animal proteins in the diet to make the food more balanced. However, practicing dietary diversification may not be feasible in many developing countries, especially among low-income groups. The second approach, food fortification, deals with the addition of nutrients either by providing supplements such as vitamin A and iron pills, capsules, or by adding nutrients in basic food products such as iodized salt, iron and folate fortified flour, and vitamin A added cooking oil are also some of the popular examples of fortification. These approaches are not sustainable over the longer term because it relies on a robust distribution, infrastructure, and consumer compliance. And the third approach is biofortification. Biofortification is a process where the nutritional quality of a crop is enhanced through the genetic manipulation that includes both breeding and transgenic approaches. To put in simple words, the seed itself is breeded with all the required characteristics so that when it is sown and it is reaped as a crop, it has all the properties that we are in need. That is, it is high in iron, it will be high in zinc, it will be high in vitamin A. So whatever the qualities we needed, we manipulated in the seed or the crop, that is in the gene of the crop. Biofortification remains the most sustainable and cost-effective means for providing the desired level of nutrients in the diet in natural form. Among various nutrients, protein, lysine, tryptophan, iron, zinc, vitamin A, and vitamin C are essential for human nutrition, and their deficiencies led to various symptoms and health disorders. Indian Council of Agricultural Research has improved the nutritional quality in high-yielding varieties of cereals, pulses, oil seeds, vegetables, and fruits that people consume most frequently, so that all these vitamins can be taken by people along with these staple crops. The first one introduced and released by ICAR is rice CR. This rice contains 10.3% protein in polished grain as compared to our normal rice that contains 7 to 8.0% in our popular variety. That is, the protein content of this breed is increased to 10.3% in polished grain. Next is rice DRR DUN 45. This rice variety is high in zinc content in polished grain. That is, this variety contains 22.6 parts per million, whereas our ordinary rice varieties, they contain only 12 to 16 parts per million. Next is wheat WB02. Though wheat is rich in zinc, this variety, it contains 42 parts per million and iron 40 parts per million in comparison to 32 parts per million zinc and 28 to 32 parts per million iron in popular varieties. That is, this special variety contains 42 ppm of zinc and 40 ppm of iron when compared to normal varieties of wheat. Next, coming to with maize, this biofortified maize, it contains high provitamin A, that is 8.15 ppm, essential amino acid lysine 2.67%, tryptophan 0.74% as compared to 1 to 2 ppm provitamin A, 1.5 to 20% lysine, and 0.3 to 0.4% tryptophan content. This maize variety is the one which contains our country's first provitamin A rich maize. This is the first maize variety that contains provitamin A. Next one is lentil Fusa ageti masoor. This is masoor dal, which is sold in our public distribution system stalls. This variety contains 65 ppm iron as compared to the normal one, which contains 55 ppm iron. Next is pearl millet. Pearl millet, it contains high iron, that is 73.0 ppm, and zinc 41.0 ppm as compared to the normal varieties that contain only 45 to 50 ppm iron and 30 to 35 ppm zinc. Till now, more than 5,600 varieties of different crops have been released, of which number of biofortified variety is negligible. These biofortified varieties assume greater significance to achieve nutritional security of the country. So these are the biofortified varieties of crops like maize, cauliflower, sweet potato, pomegranate, pearl millet, rice. All these are introduced in areas where people are severely malnourished. Let us eradicate malnutrition by using biofortified crops. Thank you for watching.